Doak Campbell Stadium in Tallahassee, Florida. What a matchup we have in store. It's still early in the season, but this is a major test for a couple of squads who've gotten out of the gate undefeated. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Florida State Seminoles. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Florida State's head coach told me before the game he understands the importance of this game as a separator in the conference standings. With both teams undefeated, some games under their belt, this will be a great test for his team to see if they are on track to make it to the conference championship. He wants their total focus, their total composure, and their total attention today in this crucial conference matchup. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Cavaliers will kick off first, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Florida State Seminoles offense will have first crack at this one. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. He's coming off a game in which he had 3 catches. 2 of them wound up in the end zone in their victory.
You know, what's interesting is you look at the win streak this team is on. You took a look at the offense, especially on film. The tight end is the guy that really stands out. He's such a unique tool. He's so versatile, and he's got tremendous athletic ability. And the quarterback is throwing it to him more and more, and that's going to continue. He told us coming into this game, I'm looking one place early in each progression. It's to find my big fella, because he's the one right now paying it off for our offense.
Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Jones wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Seminoles will try to pin them back with the punt. A quick 3 and out, and they're already giving up the ball. Now on the return. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. So Virginia's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And now here comes Peyton Lewis. Churned out more than 150 yards and found pay dirt a couple of times in their victory last game.
I got to tell you, I've been really impressed watching this team, and specifically the offense now during this win streak. And the biggest thing has been the running back and their ability toting the football. Physical, they're able to stay ahead of the sticks. Defenses just get worn down because of this guy and his physical style running the football, and I expect to see a little bit of that again today.
This crowd ready to make its presence known. Gonna run it. It's Lewis. Gain of right at 7 yards. 2nd and 3 coming. Guys, they're really starting to find a rhythm in conference play now. They'll try to keep it going through the rest of this ACC slate.
I think it's really important because they're building confidence early in the season. There were a lot of expectations on this team to play well, and they've been doing that. Obviously, David, they've got bigger challenges ahead.
Yeah, and the conference play, obviously you want to see that continue to grow. The confidence, the familiarity with each other within, obviously, is a lot.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. And a big return here as they finally get him down inside the 20.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Florida State comes out ready to put something together on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Offense changing the play. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. In the end zone, he's got it! Touchdown, Florida State!
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. That didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find the rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. Their defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
And he puts through the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Beebe. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Got it in the middle, it's Lewis.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel. But in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Throwing, Holstein pulls it in. It's Lewis. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down at the 38. Last completion moved the sticks and let's see if they try it again. Play fake, Holstein. Unloads to the right. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking but couldn't reel it in.
Man, it's fun to watch defense that just, they look so in sync and coordinated. And watching the tape coming into this week's game, you could tell last week, this defense was dialed in. They don't give up big plays. They don't give up points. They make you earn everything. Looking like another game like that so far today.
He's got him this time. He'll take it up to the 45-yard line. They stop him and knock him out of bounds.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows.
Runs through a man, and he might have space. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28.
And I think they found a matchup they like, man. This running back has been a problem out of the backfield. Like, we know he can run it, but the matchups now, who's going to cover him? Is it a linebacker? Is it a safety? Right now, this offense, they've found something with him catching the football in the backfield, and they just keep going back to it.
Got 3 on first down and 2nd and 7. Holstein. Got it in the middle. It's Flores. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Cavaliers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Trucks through the defender. He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia!
Well, the defense is going to be kicking themselves for that. They knew coming into this game they had to stop this wide receiver, and it wasn't just going to be catching the football. They knew they might see him in the run game as well. Really good timing on the reverse call there. Down in the red zone, the defense just not able to catch up and make a tackle.
The extra point here would tie the game. And they add the extra point to finish the drive. They go 83 yards on the drive, and they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, here comes that Florida State offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Jones wants to throw it. He wants to go deep. Reels it in down the left side. It's a seam wide open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Seminoles.
And how about that? Wasting no time. You go down, you give up 6 with your defense, but you come out aggressive. First play, Palmer, take a shot down the field and go make a big play.
You're seeing both of these offenses now, David, have success trading blows these last 2 drives. If this keeps up, we're going to have a barn burner.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Courtney. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score. Already down 14-7. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Eli Holstein to throw. Fires one high and deep. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
I know that shot down the field was incomplete, but you've got to keep taking shots. Those receivers love to go deep. It gives them a breath of fresh air. They get more excitement. They're going to the quarterback with a little bit more juice because you know you're feeding them. So I would keep
turning it on. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. They go play action with Holstein. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on it. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. He'll keep it on 2nd down. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Early in the game, really good decision by the quarterback there on the zone read. He's reading the defensive end who crashes down to take the running back. That triggers him to hold the football, use his speed, get to the outside, rip off a big play.
Makes the grab. He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
That's a tough pill to swallow if you're on defense. 3rd down, you're blitzing. You're expecting to be able to affect the quarterback, but give this offensive line, these guys, credit because they were able to pick everything up and give their quarterback an opportunity to throw clean from the pocket to pick up that 1st down.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Zings it complete to the right. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in the rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Eli spending it again. Dances away. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the 2nd. With this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Quarterback on the keeper. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
I'll tell you, this is a guy, a quarterback, that I trust throwing the ball on fourth down, and I trust him running the ball on fourth down, too. Go with the option. Let him make the right read. He does. Calls his own number. His athleticism takes over. They pick up the first.
Got the first down. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly. In the red area, it's Lewis. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and I think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Cavaliers trying to get a touchdown on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Cavaliers!
And the running back gets his second rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You could tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they tacked on the extra point. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And what a way to finish it with a 9-yard touchdown run. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. The Seminoles offense comes out ready to get this drive started. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
He's going to take off. Remember, down where you start the slide, and he'll be short of the line to gain.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line.
Well, in that down and distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. Whistle sounds, but they get the timeout called just before the delay of game. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. From the gun, the ground game.
going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Right back to the well. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making a play.
Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Some guys just have the pure talent to make the catch no matter how many defenders are around.
Yeah, Reese, he's a bit of a rule breaker because even when he's covered, he's open. And the quarterback knows that. He's going to find a way to come back to the football and help his QB out.
Hands it off on the counter. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
It's just not easy to bring this guy down, is it? He is so dangerous once he gets the ball in his hands, and it makes me think back to old great Seminole running backs like Warwick Dunn, Travis Minor, a guy that I used to play against. How about Dalvin Cook even? Just guys that could make the first guy miss, and then they were able to just explode and burst and take it the distance. This guy right here, he is a unique talent.
Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Jones to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37.
QBs have to understand, when I'm throwing against zones, I got to manipulate guys with my eyes. I might have to look one direction to create an opening to throw that ball or zip that ball in. I got to use touch. It's really hard when all eyes are on me, and you could tell the quarterback was not ready and did not make a good throw.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there.
Now, a great job by the defense seeing it right away, reacting to the screen, going and getting the football, and getting the fast playmaker on the ground.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. The clock winds down to 2 minutes, and we will take a pause for the 2-minute timeout. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Fires quickly, and they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. They'll go hurry up here. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. And the Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. First one of the day is off. He was called on 3. That victory last week. He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Might be calling a hot route. Jones wants to throw it. He's going to fire deep. And that'll be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. A strike downfield. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. The Seminoles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Fires to the wideout. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, if you're going to hit that in route against zone coverage, you're going to have to play with better timing. The quarterback needs to anticipate that throw a little bit more and get it out sooner.
Here we go. Ready. Go. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Into enemy territory and out of bounds at the 41 after the good game there. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air on first down. Unloads it downfield. Who caught it? And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the final 41 yards covered by that touchdown strike. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Final seconds of the first half. Let's see if they can pull off a little magic. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lewis. Oh, the sweet spin, and he's free. Maybe some room here. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. One more snap coming before halftime. Here's Holstein to throw. Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. We've played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
From our gorgeous Orlando studios, it's the Week 5 edition of the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Utah, taking on the UCF Knights. And it's the Utes looking to push their record to 4-1 on the season. And you do that, you're in the driver's seat in terms of locking down a postseason spot. Although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big Ten. Now over to your game at Doak Campbell Stadium. What can you say about this playmaking receiver that's not abundantly clear? More than 100 yards in the first half. He's totally taken over this game. His team has the lead, and he's improving his draft stock as we speak.
And the Noles will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Beebe. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And on that kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. Training staff out there checking on this freshman linebacker. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field.
There he goes. Past the 20. Touchdown, Virginia. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
This quarterback is so unique, and he's so special because of his running ability, his wiggle, his speed, and his burst in the open field. He's like a running back playing the quarterback position, and he shows you that on that play.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did make the extra point, and we have a tie ball game here in the third. That one's going to get a little star marked beside it on the play sheet. One play, explosive, touchdown, just like that. On the move from inside his 5. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. All right, guys, here comes the Florida State offense onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. Give to the back. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
Coming into this game, man, the focal point was on the running back, right? We've got to stop the running back. Talking to these coaches, they've got to be physical. One guy, two guy, three guys have to get there. Man, they've done an unbelievable job being physical, getting him on the ground, and really shutting a great player down so far this game.
Jones to throw. It's complete to the right. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
The linebacker was not fooled at all. He read his keys. He saw the running back release out of the backfield. He's got some speed and wheels himself to run with him. And, yeah, the running back made the catch, but he went right down to the ground. Really nice job that time by the linebacker.
They'll try to get it through the air. He's got him. Caught, and he's got room. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. And the Seminoles have it with a 1st and 10. The give from the gun. There's some room. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Noles are moving quickly down the field. They're going to go right back to him on 1st down.
Man, when I can run the football like that on 1st down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. The Seminoles pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just ran him over. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line. The Seminoles want to crank the tempo. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Noles! That one will give them the lead. 1-step wrap, 2-step squeeze. See what you hit what you see, bring your feet. Yeah, none of that happened.
Yeah, those are all great things to keep in mind, but you're also trying to tackle another grown man against his will and get him on the ground. And by the way, he wasn't happy.
Lining up for the PAT. And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Virginia sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive. They are trailing in this game, and I could see them talking to each other before they take the field for this drive. Now is their moment. They feel it, and they're trying to get each other hyped up and ready to go for this possession. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Sends it back in motion. Throwing, Holstein. Moves away as he feels pressure. Oh, he's got some space. Slides to the ground. He got away and picked up the first down on a 2nd and long. It's 1st and 10 from the 44-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Holstein. Gets it out quickly. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Right down the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Oh, that is a throw that is just going to haunt this quarterback. He had his target wide open, running deep. That should be a touchdown with the QB through him. That is going to haunt this quarterback tonight.
They're bringing the chop. They're bringing the noise on 3rd down at the dope. Fires to the big fella. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. The Cavaliers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Motion from the wideout. Holstein on the play fake. That's reeled in. It's Courtney. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moving forward just a few. Short pickup of 4 on 1st down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Running inside, it's Lewis. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. And the Cavaliers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Lewis. Could be an alley. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And they take it in for 6 more points. His huge game continues. 3rd time he's gotten pay dirt in this one. And numbers 11, 12, and 13 on the season.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a masterclass in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right.
He's got an alley. A dynamic return, explosive, and got loose on this kick coverage team, and they were barely able to keep him from taking it all the way. The run to the right. Tough sledding there as he picks up 1 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He's got it again. Strong run, picks up 6 down to the 22-yard line.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Jones wants to throw it. Scrambling away. He's going to run it. He hits the slide, and he's got enough to convert that 3rd down. We've reached the end of the third quarter, and we have a potential classic on our hands, all tied up as we take a peek at the stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the fourth, all tied up. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. They'll use the running game on first and goal. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. Second and goal for this offense. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Florida State. They move on top here in the fourth. The Seminoles back in the lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole. He saw it. He put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Returner's going to try to see what he can get. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. Play fake, Holstein. Oh, they're after him. Got his man on the outside. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
And I love linebackers, man, that just have a nose for the football, an absolute feel. Great job not losing vision, feeling the running back start to come out of the backfield to catch the football, and then doing the most important part. Probably the hardest, too, getting him on the ground.
You hate giving up that play if you're the DB on this one because you're playing man coverage, you're trying to defend a slant route, you've taken the inside away. That's where your leverage is. You'll allow anything to happen to the outside. You're trying to funnel the receiver to the boundary. You just cannot let the receiver beat you to the inside.
Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Holstein. Got a man. It's Courtney. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
Most important part of a clutch drive. Piece together some first downs. Get in position, and here they are on 1st and 10. Wants to throw. It's Holstein. Makes the grab. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Slides to the ground after picking up the first. Great play on 2nd and short.
Man-to-man coverage is a great opportunity for scrambling quarterbacks to take off and run because everybody on defense who's covering has their backs turned to the quarterback, obviously, because they're chasing an intended receiver or target. So good job that time by the quarterback knowing, I've got man coverage. If it's not open, I can take off and go make something positive happen.
Makes it past the marker. He's now over the century mark with 102 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season.
I love the play call running the football here in the fourth quarter because with the score what it is right now, everything is at your disposal on offense. You are not panicking. This isn't throw every single down, all of a sudden 2-minute air raid type stuff. You can run the ball. You can do all of your stuff, personnel, shifting, motioning. You just got to be very, very careful and absolutely cannot turn it over.
Hey, how about this, D? You think they're locked in and dialed into this quarterback and his ability to run the football? You've seen him make plays throughout this game. They know it. They're seeing it, and they're making sure that guy's not going to beat him.
Caught in the backfield. It's Flores. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Both these teams unbeaten in conference play, and the shape of the race will unfold here in the final moments. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
Interesting call here for the head coach, too, because you need a touchdown. Now it's 4th and 1. You could kick the field goal and cut into the lead, but depends on how much you trust your defense right now. They may go for this one, guys.
Oh, the attempt is no good, and they couldn't cut into the lead. It's still a 7-point game.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal, miss, make, rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but we left some points off the scoreboard there.
They want that clock to run. Not a lot of daylight. He gets one to the 32.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we've got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to adjust the pattern. Jones to throw. Going long. He's got it inside the 30. Brought down after the huge gain. Gets this offense set up at the 27. Virginia will call its first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. They dialed up the perfect call. Splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening 1st and 10 from the 27. Gives it on the option. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Wide receiver going in motion. They go right back to it. They get him down. Tough run. Picks up 4. They'll mark it at the 19. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. 3rd down and 1, and this is why they call it a gut check. That'll be enough for a first down, and they've got it at the 16-yard line.
Yeah, nice job dialing up that short yardage situation play call there, David. They needed 1 yard, and they picked up 2.
Yeah, great job up front. Great job by the back knowing where they need to go. Nice having a hole you can get through and not have to just do it all on your own as a running back.
I know you took a loss on first down there trying to run the football, but you've got the lead, and you've got to continue to run the football. And this is a big challenge now for your offensive line. Those guys up front.
Here's a little room. Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Seminoles. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he did make that extra point. No issue with the treacherous footing. Looks as if we have a Cavalier who was shaken up on that last play. That is the freshman defensive end that they're very excited about. They're hoping that he's able to return to the game shortly. He'll bring it out. It's Courtney. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia ready to get things going as the offense takes the field. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Eli Holstein to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Martin. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're
quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for second down.
I got to be honest, I'm a little surprised the offense is trying to go so fast here after giving up a huge loss on that sack. You'd think they'd want to just take a second, regroup before running this next play.
Knocked down for the tackle. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. From the gun on third down, Holstein. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on fourth down. I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Holstein to throw for it on fourth. He's taking a deep shot. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe.